Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is DSP News 2nd Edition. I'm your host, GTG, and let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a small meeting. Nothing particularly serious, but I felt that this was an appropriate atmosphere for what we're about to go over. So, as I have said over the last couple of videos, for some of you who have been around, if you're new, don't worry about it. I can bring you up to speed. I've decided to take this channel from a bit of an archive into, I guess, going over Phil's old content, digging into his past to kind of find out why and how, in a lot of ways, Phil has turned into the man that he is now. So as of the last 10 videos, I've been going over a lot of his older content to bring things into context, if you will. I said after 10 videos that we were going to open up to requests, and I'm holding to my word. So that's really what the point of this is. Ladies and gentlemen, you have full reign to pick any video you want for the most part. There might be a couple discrepancies, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. As it pertains to Phil's content, if there's a particular video you want me to go over, all I request is you leave the link to that video. That kind of just cuts down the search time, and it gives me a chance to actually go over it a lot quicker and get it out there as soon as I can. So that's really all I ask. If you guys want to put the title of the video in the description in your comment, that'd be great too. But really, the link is all I need. I'd very much appreciate it. So that's all I'm really looking for. I'm looking for old content. It can be anything. It can be an old Snort Brunel video, or really old Mr. Huff Stuff video, anything from Phil himself, or one of these mini channels he has floating around here. Something that you really want to hear me go over. That's really what the point of all of this is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, where can you actually reach out to me? Most people would think Twitter. And normally I would be fine with that. The thing is, don't follow. First off, you don't have to follow me on Twitter. Matter of fact, don't, because I'm barely on, and when I'm on, I'm just reposting beautiful women, food, wrestling, old wrestling, and DSP shit. It's kind of just I'm just gonna screw your timeline up. So my DMs are open to anybody for the most part, but you can reach me there if you want, but I wouldn't even recommend it. Let's keep it all on the platform. Let's keep it easy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to try to do. I want to try to make sure this is easy and convenient for everybody. So you guys can reach out to me under this video, to be honest, and leave a comment with the link, and if you want to, the title and the link, and give me a couple days, and when you see a heart next to your comment, or under your comment, or the side of it, whatever, you know that I have it. You know I have it written down, and I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna pursue that video. Another place you can actually reach me is the discussion box. I actually have one on this channel. I miss when I had it on the old channel, or on my main channel, but I have my discussion box. You're welcome to leave it there. Same concept. I think I can still heart comments over there too. If you see me heart your comment, you know that I've got your video, or I have your request, I should say. And I think it's really, that's easier than, reaching out to me on Twitter, to be honest. You can hit me in either under this video or in the discussion box, and then there you go. Now, how does that affect the content that rolls out on this channel? As you guys know, or at least so far, over the last, I started this 3-4 weeks ago, we're going at about 2 videos a week. I think that's a good pace for right now, given that, I have to actually work with everybody else on the main channel, and I'm pretty much doing this solo. So I'm thinking 2 videos a week. I might try to bump it up to 3. We'll see, but I kind of like the idea of 2 videos a week, to be honest, for the time being. I have a bunch of videos already lined up as it pertains to what is supposed to be the regular content, videos that I'm interested in going over, and then I'm just going to slide your requests into that second slot. If the requests really start to pile up, then I will go ahead and do a 3rd video a week, or I will at least attempt to. So this way, everybody kind of gets their request out in a timely manner, to be honest, or as timely as possible. At this moment in time, I think I have 3 requests so far. So that's what I'll be working on. Well, this video should go up Monday, I think. Yeah, this video should go up Monday. So I've got 3 videos that I'm already going to start working on. But like I said, I just want to go ahead and take some requests. I want to kind of run this by you, see if this sounds like something you guys are interested in. If there's any questions, you can leave it down in the comment section. I'll try to get to you as soon as I can. As soon as I can. Sorry about that. But it's pretty straightforward. If there's a video you want me to go over, cool. Just leave the link of it down in the description, or in the comment section, or in the discussion box of this channel, and I will eventually get to it. So that's pretty much the idea. And like I said, I will try to put one request in each week to go along with the regular content. I don't know how I'm going to title it yet, but you'll know this was a fan request. I'm just not sure how, or a audience request, whatever the case may be. I don't know how I'm going to word it yet, or just a GTG request. I'm not sure. Not sure how I plan on doing it yet. I'm sure someone in the comment section will recommend a title, but that's the plan. That's what we're going to do moving forward. I hope you guys enjoy it. Going through Phil's lore is important, ladies and gentlemen, for a couple of things. I'm doing this because I want to bring some context to what I'm doing on the main channel. I want to bring myself up to speed and become a bit more well-versed in what it pertains to, as it pertains to DSP. There are plenty of people like Tevin, like Theo, like Argent, who have been around for a very long time, Snort Brunel, Mr. Huff Stuff, who are well versed in a majority of the stuff. A lot of the people who are in my class of my year, and those who are following after me, are starting to also come into the realization it's just really hard to keep up with his everyday bullshit, and then try to figure out what makes him tick in the background. So I just want to try to space my time out, and I've been doing pretty well so far, so this is kind of where I'm trying to go with it. On top of that, let me plug my partner in crime, if you will, Agent Proper of the DIA. I will leave the link to his channel in the description, as well as, or actually, I can do you one better. I'll leave it in the description. I'll definitely leave it in the description, and I'll also leave in one of the end cards at the end of this video. He goes over he has a series called Live Investigations. Matter of fact, I will link one of his videos in that to be in as one of my end cards. To be honest, his live investigation is a great way to not only interact with Agent Proper live, but he also goes over older videos too. So I think it's a good mix. He's a really approachable guy, really nice guy. He's very, very caught up to speed because he's been around for a very long time, almost since the beginning. So there's a lot that he knows, and I would recommend you go over there, join the agency, sign up to the channel and whatnot, and I promise you he puts out great content, and it's getting better and better as the day goes on. I promise you, you're not wasting your time. I promise you. So actually that's what I'll do. So I'll leave one of his videos, at least one of his live investigations. He's done 2 of them so far. I'll leave one of them in the end cards at the end of this video. I will also leave a link to his channel in my description. Please check it out. I very much appreciate if you do so, and I promise you, you won't regret it. He's very, very good at what he does. He knows a lot, and he's going to be very helpful if you're really interested in Phil's past shenanigans. Because to be honest with you, a lot of what you're seeing today stems from something that he's done in his past. It's amazing. Phil Brunel is quite the case study, to be honest. And for those who are here who don't mind sludging through the gout, if you will, to learn some of this stuff with me, because it's a learning experience for me too. I very much appreciate it, to be perfectly honest. And at the same time, I want to spread that out because there's a lot of other people who make great content. And like I said, Agent Proper is one of them who's delving into this DSP lore. And I think it's important. We can't just rely on Tevin. Tevin has a bunch of know-how because he's been around for a long time. And he has information that just most people don't know. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things I should say that makes Tevin a crown jewel of the Detractor community. But I think it's also, at least for me, I think at least for Agent Proper, we also hold a responsibility to try to not only educate ourselves, which being myself, but also spreading that information around as it would pertain to Agent Proper. Because like I said, I don't have any connection to Phil as it pertains to his YouTube nonsense, so I'm learning along with you and whatnot. And I just want to be better, so when I step behind the mic for the main channel, I can flush out some of those stories a little bit better. You know what I mean? And one man can't do it all on his own. So or one cute pup in a sharp suit. So being able to spread it around, I think it pays dividends. So ladies and gentlemen, to reiterate before I let you guys go, I'm taking requests. Requests are open under this video right here that you are listening to, if you've made it this far into the video, or in the discussion tab of this channel. You can leave it in both. You can leave it in one of the two places, even both if you will, and whatnot. Like I said, the moment you see the like and the thumbs and the heart on the video, you know that I have it. Your video is being written down. Like I said, all I request is a link to that video in question that you'd like for me to go over. If you could throw a title in there, that'd be great. As you guys know, obviously, if multiple people request the same video, it will get done. It's just multiple people requesting the same video. That's pretty much it. I think that's the best way to go about it. As time goes on, we'll evolve. There's a bunch of different places to find DSP videos and DSP lore. He's a cornucopia of bullshit. I could literally stop everything I do on the main channel and just focus on this channel and never run out of content. You know what I mean? And I think it's only fair that if Phil doesn't value his own content, that someone else should try to make the best of it, which is what his detractor community does. In a lot of ways, ladies and gentlemen, we're not here just to bash Phil. You know what I'm saying? I think we do something that Phil can never really do. Not only are you actually taking something from his content, right? Not only are you taking something from it and being entertained, hopefully too, but it also gives you an insight to maybe some of the people who you guys may work with, some of these people that you might know. Phil is a very fascinating psychological study of human nature at its worst, to be honest with you. And even if he does have good moments, they're few and far between, to be perfectly honest. So that's just one of the ways that I look at it. It's one of the things that keeps me interested in what he does, because he has so much of it. But his past is absolutely fascinating, and like I said, that's helped me. A lot of his lore, if you will, has helped me on the main channel to predict a lot of the stuff that he's done before I even knew about his lore. It's just the way he acts. It's telling that, okay, this is probably what he's going to end up doing next, and more often than not, he does it. And if you don't believe me, check out James the Lesser's content. Check out LSB's content. Check out Theo. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why people call it Theo's theories, because they're really good theories, and more often than not, they fall into place. All of us may reach to the end game, and it may reach to the same end point, I should say. But all of us have different ways of getting there. And that's why I think the DSP commentator branch of his detractors are a very interesting fit. And despite the fact there's only a few of us, the numbers are slowly but surely growing. You know what I'm saying? You got more and more people who are getting themselves engaged into it. And I think it makes it just that much more fun, to be honest with you. So, like, check out Rob and Zep, for example. They're great, by the way. There's some up-and-coming guys who do really great content. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. In the story, I think it's all straightforward. And that's how we'll work it. As you guys know, after this, I will have a video come out probably another day or so after this video goes up. And then, like I said, in another week, maybe 2, we start rolling out requests. Maybe a little sooner, maybe not, but I'd say at least within 2 weeks, the first couple of request videos are going to start to roll out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. I very much appreciate it. Hopefully I didn't take up too much of it. I don't mean to do so, but I just wanted to make sure I get this out there as quickly as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And this is DSP News 2nd edition. And take care of yourselves. And hopefully I see you guys and I get to see your requests, because I'm looking forward to what you guys have for me to go over. And like I said, please check out all detractors in general. There's a bunch of detractors out there who have great content. Please just be open-minded to everybody and whatnot. If it's not your cup of tea, cool, but just give people just give a lot of the individuals in this community a chance. There is some great content out there. There's some great points of view. And please check out Agent Proper of the DIA. Like I said, the link to his channel will be in the description, and one of the end cards, if not both, will be linked to his live investigations. I think he's done 2 of them so far. So if I can find both of them, which should be relatively easy because I've listened to both of them, I'll link them there so you can check them out if you haven't already. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys soon.